I've been in media for 6 years, and a good chunk of it, of course, was at Lovin, which was like, I will always love that place with all my heart. And then I left, joined a couple of other media houses that were just, I don't want to say it, but trash. So trash. And after leaving, I'm just like, you know what? Everything I wanted to strategize with them, if they were not ready to explore and it was just being shut down, might as well just, experiment with my own page, see if it works. So I know whether I'm in the wrong or, if I'm just building it out all up in my head. So I started my own page with a partner of mine, and it was great. It was doing really good. It jumped to 20,000 followers in 2.5 months. Wow. And it's like, I knew these strategies that I wanted to implement for social media for those pages would work, and it did work for this page. And then later it got acquired within 2.5 months.
Wow.
Yeah, and now I work for the company that acquired us. Social Blueprint acquired us, and now they rebranded it to That Dubai page. So from Dubai Brew that we started, now it's That Dubai page that I'm a part of and editor-in-chief of, but it's acquired now.
Wow. Firstly, how amazing is that? I can't, even when we spoke on the phone, I was like, this is so freaking cool.
Yeah.
You started a page, it picked up, I think one of the
Yeah.
fastest growing pages.
It was.
Exactly.
For sure.
And then it got acquired.
Yeah.
So,
And that too, like within 2.5 months. So it was honestly, even this story was so testament to like being at the right time, right place, and was such a coincidence how the whole thing happened. And it wasn't like, honestly, it was just destiny, I have to say.
Yeah.
Like, I feel so lucky for this to have happened to me. I know you keep saying hard work, but it was so out of the blue.
because there are no coincidences, you put in all that hard work to reach that point. You just don't know what's behind the door.
Yeah.
And if like you actually win the jackpot behind the door, it's like, oh, it wasn't a coincidence.
Yeah.
But you've taken all that hard work to reach there, and that's like commendable.
But I must say, like in the period, the waiting period, the interim, when you're just like, you don't know what to do, where you're going, and you're applying. And I think so many people are always in that transition period of looking for a job, and they just get so lost and depressed and like, what's happening? I'm not finding anything. What am I going to do? And you have all these financial constraints, financial obligations, responsibilities. It gets so tough to be in that phase.
The transition
phase,
the break between.
It's the scariest phase in life to be in. Even relationships cannot compare to not having a job or not knowing what to do with your career. Because that's what gives you purpose, right?
Yeah. So I completely agree to the, it's very scary. So, there's self-doubt that comes in. Like, is it me? Am I good enough?
Yeah.
What are people going to say?
Why are they not hiring me? What am I lacking? What am I doing wrong? What do I need to do right? What do I need to learn? Like, so many things.
But like always something good also comes out of it, right? You like learn something from the break, or if it pushes you, you want to like do something more. Maybe I am like slacking somewhere. Maybe
it's
I
honestly how you take it. If you take it in a sense that I need to use this time for self-development, and just what I've personally learned is trusting the universe, like with all my heart. It's like, if right now nothing is coming to me, I'm putting in the effort, but nothing is coming into me, then it's not the right time. You just have to blindly trust the universe, put in your hard work, put in the effort, put in the dedication, commitment, everything, and then it will happen to you at the right time, when it's supposed to, when it's meant to happen for you.
That's so true, because also when you put in the hard work, you put in all of it, and then you don't get the results, that's when you feel upset, that's when you feel depressed. But it's also about, it's both, right? It's also about believing and stopping for like, and not wanting the result, because you can't always be so result oriented. You have to also trust the process somewhere, because I don't think you realized when you started that page 2.5, 3 months ago that this is where you're going to be. Because if you're going to be so result oriented that if I start a page, so Simran did it, if I start a page, I must get acquired in 3 months. And if I don't, then I'm not good enough. That can't be the
And that too, like, everyone's journey is so unique to themselves. You can never replicate someone else's journey. It will never happen that way, because that's not like the universe. Your destiny has different plans for you. You are your own person. You will have your own obstacles, and you can never replicate, or you can always take inspiration right? Like if I see someone I really love and aspire to be like, for example, because we're talking about Priyanka Chopra, although I love her, like if I want to be like her, you take inspiration, you try to pick up on certain attributes and characteristics, but you can never have the exact same copy paste of a journey.
And that also like upsets people.
And that voids you of your uniqueness, right?
Exactly.
Of your
What is your
originality.
Yeah, what is your USP at the end of it?
Exactly.
And how will you turn things around? Because see, I think in this generation that we are in, nobody stays in the same career for the till the end. We're always changing, we're always pivoting, moving see, even for me, being a mental health coach, and today I'm sitting as a podcaster. Earlier, I was a travel and tourism entrepreneur. So everything leads to the next step in life. But if you are replicating somebody else's journey, you are actually losing out on your own opportunities to grow and to increase in your own capacity. And for you to be an inspiration for someone else.
What you said right now is so bang on point. So bang on point. The other day, I was talking to someone's kid, and they're just like, they were watching a show, and they're like, oh, I wish my birthday was on the same day as Ariana Grande. Like, damn, and I'm just like, why? Your birthday is like, I can't remember when the kid's birthday was, but she was just like, yeah, but no celebrities have the same birthday as me. Like, I'm not special. I'm like, you're going to be special on your own. You don't need to be born on the same day as a massive celebrity. Like, they have their own birthdays. They're not born on the same day as someone else.
Exactly.
So it's basically, like from that young age, we always want to, like, oh, we want to relate to someone like us. We want to have the same birthdays as someone we love, or the same journey, same ethnicity, same family, same look, same style, whatever it is. But like I said, you need to just find your own.
Do you think that
identity
happens a lot because of like social media nowadays?
No, I think even without social media, if you see someone you really love and admire, you want to be like that person, right? You want to have certain qualities that match and that you can relate to and go like, oh my God, we're the same, right? You and I, we're both from Mumbai, or we're both from this. Like, you want to relate to that person to make you feel like you're just as special as them, or good enough.
Good enough, yeah. That makes that makes a lot of sense. So even when you start this journey, right now, let's take your case. You started this page. It's doing really well. Was there self-doubt?
Initially, yeah, but honestly, to be very frank, like I started it out of spite, just to see if everything I wanted to strategize would work for my own page. So that self-doubt was there, but it wasn't there for the page. It was there for like, why am I not good enough to be hired by other big media companies? That was my thing, because at the same time I was applying to really big media houses, and I'm just like, I just kept getting rejected, and I was like, what is it? That's where it came in from. But like for my own page, there was no self-doubt, because I knew what I was capable of. And I knew, like, had they given me a shot, I could have done great things for their brands. But I wasn't given the opportunity, but I did it for my page. I did great, and just the whole trajectory of it was very, I think, gratifying.
So there is a huge change that social media can make, right? In this, you created an opportunity for yourself. Nobody was hiring you. Nobody was listening to what you were saying. So you created it.
Luckily, we are in that industry where you don't need to be given opportunities. You can create them for yourself. I think people in media, be it creators, performers, entertainers, you can create opportunities for yourself. That scope is very much there. But for other industries like engineering, not creative spaces, but like engineering, medicine, all of that, you need to be given. You cannot just say like, okay, I'm going to create my own opportunity, and you don't have any capital, and it's not going to work, right? It's going to be very, very, very tough. It's not impossible, but not as, I think, easy as it is for media people.
So the capital aspect does make a lot of sense, because here you're like, I'll start it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
We'll figure it out on the way. We'll figure out investments and all of that as we go. But that's for, I think, anyone in the entertainment and media landscape. But I think any other job department, you really have to be given something to you and then work your way up.
But even that given is like, you are working towards that, so some form of creating opportunity. Right? It's about like, I know people who have literally stalked people on LinkedIn, and
That
like,
is the way to do it.
yeah.
That is the only way to do it, because applying through job portals is, you get thousands, and right now with AI going through all of these CVs and stuff, it's nearly impossible to have your CV selected unless all the right keywords are being hit, right? So until and unless you make the effort of not stalking, of really researching and going after these people on LinkedIn, the CEOs and the higher managements, and approaching them, it's very unlikely you're going to get the job that you want.
People are creating that opportunity.
Yeah.
That is one way of how people are creating that opportunity.
Yeah. Be it whichever way, as long as you're
Yeah.
putting in that
That effort.
consistency and effort, opportunities can be created in any way. Like either you doing something for yourself, or you pursuing and just, like you
Yeah.
said, going after, doing your own research,
Yeah.
being consistent how you message and how you apply and all of that.